We're gonna talk about this one though.
Vegeta hates
We're
him.
talking about it.
Oh,
We're talking about it. This is
Yes.
I'm watching. You know what
Not
I'm
you
watching?
calling him by his.
You know what show I'm watching right now? I'm watching this The Great. You ever seen The Great? It's on Hulu. It's supposed to be about.
Just that brother by his slave name.
Enlighten,
You,
brother.
my brother, are
You are X. What? Yo.
You're not a monkey, although you are actually a monkey, my brother.
Your monkey powers are not derogatory.
Right.
Brothers and sisters. All right. Okay. Welcome to Colorful Anime, where we talk about anime from a colorful perspective. I'm your host, Lance. I got some friends with me. I got Chris.
Hi.
Jordan.
Yo.
And behind the camera with an extremely large cookie is Malcolm. You just got you. You weren't the only person that ate a cookie. You're just the person that has it in your hands.
A large man is a large cookie.
It is quite a large cookie.
But they are delicious.
Courtesy of Chris, who's hosting this, who got the plug at Panera. Shout out you.
We
Shout
been
out,
snacking.
Right. Shout out our supporters on Patreon. Shout out our supporters on Anchor who make this beautiful thing possible.
Shout out to everybody that joined us for that live last week.
Shout out to everybody
sure.
that hopped on the live.
That was a lot of fun.
It was yeah.
What
What was your
was
favorite?
fun.
Even
what
though
was,
y'all tried to clown me, fuck y'all.
Yeah, well, I'll go first. I'll ask this question. What was your favorite part of the live? And I'll go first. When I found out that I was right about a lot of my stuff.
It's amazing.
I was like, oh man, this
It's
is great.
amazing.
That's because we talk
It
about,
is great.
for those that didn't
Threshold
understand
for
yet,
right.
when we were talking about whether DBZ was better than Dragon Ball,
And it's not.
and Chris was clowning on Lance talking
The
about
whole
he was
time.
nuts.
Even
Clowning, or
pre-pod.
was I
And
just
literally everybody
telling
in the
the truth?
comments agreed. Like,
Bitch,
everybody agreed
doesn't
that
make
DBZ
it
was
a
better.
correct
Look, man, if you go on Family Feud,
The fans
what they
are
say
right.
survey says, that's all
Right.
that matters.
Says, not
That's all
majority
that matters.
rules.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yikes.
I think probably my favorite part was probably just when we were hating on Asta and
Oh, that was great.
Aries was getting
Yeah.
up in his feelings. We love you, Aries, but that was really funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was really funny.
But
And
y'all
then
know we like Asta, but
we
don't.
do.
Like, you
But
know
Asta
we like
deserves
him,
all the hate he gets. He deserves it.
Yeah, we like
He
him.
deserves it, but he's a great character. He's lovable.
Yeah, great character that doesn't do anything.
Except push-ups.
Right. No, I don't know. I think I liked when, as we were getting into it, how chat was like, "Oh no, y'all should talk about so and so." Like they kept
Yeah.
bringing up other people.
Yeah, for
Discord
sure.
was going off where Aries was like, "This nigga needs to be talked
Oh,
about."
yeah, I
and
saw
that
that. I saw
nigga needs to be talked
This
about.
score is nuts.
I was like,
Yeah, that
I
was
saw
funny.
Deku on there, and I was like,
He had a
I
list
would've
of like
torn him to
10
shreds.
My Hero characters on
he just
there.
he just didn't come up in the list that we put together, but
Next
Deku
time.
could definitely get
get these
roasted
words
without a doubt.
That moment when he walks into UA for the first time and trips and almost busts his stuff. That was really funny.
I hate most of
That
the
was
things
really
about
funny.
Deku. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you're not alone though.
Deku.
He's like one of the most
It's
like
Bakugo.
unliked.
He was the first
protagonist.
person in anime history when someone's like, "You shouldn't give him your power. You should have gave it to that."
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was
Y'all should
actually
have
right.
those
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
powers.
you're right. That's the Armin thing, right? Like, or at least how it's like y'all
Deku is
similar.
Armin. Deku, Armin, Gohan. The
Without-
Trinity
without a
of
doubt.
disappointment.
Yeah, y'all, yeah. They in the
The
same
potential
friend
that could have been.
No, I enjoyed it a lot. Hop in our Discord if you aren't in our Discord. The link is in our description. If you listen to audio, it's still in the description. Haha. CFApodcast.com. That's where you can get all our links, so I don't have to run everything down to you. All I'd say is let's talk about all's love, and friendships, and then bromances.
Power of
Shonen
Bromances.
bromances. So first,
Bromance. Oh, I thought of one more.
well, before we get to the actual ones, let's.
So
I like to go ahead.
quick clarification. Are we doing just shonen or just anime in general bromances?
Just Shonen.
Just Shonen.
Just shonen. Okay, cool.
Just Shonen.
All right,
So
that's what I thought, but just cool.
because I think they have a unique, like a really unique dynamic. So let's talk about what makes a good shonen bromance. That's kind of our precursor conversation. before we kind of start naming some of our favorites,
Yeah.
and ribbing each other for having the worst ones or whatever the case may be, what makes a good shonen
Oh no,
bromance?
my list is amazing. I don't look this way. You're not gonna get no L list over here.
Chris, you wouldn't say something you thought was bad, anyways.
I might.
You know, you need
She be getting
empirical
reckless
evidence to say that.
She needs to
Maybe
keep
my
up
thought
her
was
reputation
wrong.
with Coop about how with her trash opinions.
That's true.
Every once in a while, I throw one in there.
Cooper
just
is your
because I
arch
know.
nemesis.
Yeah, right.
Every once in a while, I throw something I know will make people mad
Right.
in there,
Just to trigger the people in
just
the
to keep
Discord.
myself entertained.
She's like Alfred. People just want to watch the world burn.
Right, pretty much.
That's Chris.
That's
Yeah, but
me
what-
every time I mention yaoi on the show.
So what makes a good
And her
shonen
villain laugh came out.
bromance?
Yeah, you heard that, right?
What makes a good shonen bromance?
I think part of it is the are they gay moment.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Right.
And I don't know what it is with that.
But
Like,
like,
If they're
are
not sharing a twin bed at the hotel, then is it really a
you
bromance?
have that moment where they're like looking at each other. You'd be like, "Is these niggas finna kiss?" But then they like fist bump or something. You'd be like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay."
Has Shonen ever had like a? Is that really a
No,
thing in
not
Shonen?
like- oh,
like
no,
homosexuality?
not now.
That's not really a big
No.
thing
I mean,
in Shonen, right?
they do it a little bit in
Like,
the part. What part was that in JoJo's? There's a
Oh,
couple
do they?
of.
That's not surprising.
I was like, you set
like-
this up.
That's
For Jordan right now.
That's
That's a whole
funny.
bar for the course. For
One
JoJo's.
season
funny.
has 2 gay couples in JoJo's. I know.
That's funny.
That's not even a reach. This nigga, the most, one of the first,
No surprises here.
one of the first gifts I ever saw for JoJo's was that nigga juggling the cherries in his mouth, and I was like, all right, if that ain't the gayest thing I've ever seen in anime.
Shout out
That's
JoJo's
hilarious.
Bizarre Adventure, man.
Okay, JoJo's,
I don't know
JoJo's
if
is
they
in its own category.
but I don't know
It's great.
that Shonen
I don't-
does.
I don't
a
think
lot
they
of,
have.
I don't
I
think
don't
that
think so.
that
Not at least
caters-
main characters. Like
I don't
they,
think that
not
they
main
touch homosexuality,
characters.
but not main characters.
And they'll. I mean,
Not
they
usually.
make their girls gay sometimes. It is.
But that's what I'm
shonen.
saying. I don't think that
Yeah.
caters to just the base. I think that's
Yeah,
the
right.
base, which
Yeah.
is whatever Chris would have names
Sorry.
for that.
Anyway, but it's that are they gay kind of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Where you be like, these niggas close. These niggas David.
David and Jonathan?
Yeah, David Jonathan close.
Yeah.
Confusing.
I think
Biblical
Biblical
references.
references.
Nobody knows that, Chris.
Look at you.
Everybody's an atheist right now in this world. Nobody's gonna
especially in
get
the
that
anime community, yeah.
reference.
Yeah, shout out.
Just confusing people.
That's like deep in the Bible too. That's
Right.
not like a regular
it's
Bible
not-
story either.
Yeah,
I was literally
you're
just
it's
reading
not
that
a Sunday
yesterday,
morning.
too.
It's not a Sunday school thing.
no, because then
No.
you gotta explain some stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think
Conversation that preachers ain't
I'll
gonna
add
have.
to that. I think one element that I like to Shonen bromance is like we was finna squabble, but we cool now. Like I was
Or they
finna.
were
I was
squabbling,
about
yeah.
to wipe the floor with you, but we all right. Like
Yeah.
we good. Because I think that for me that resonates with real life. Because like we talked about that. I think pre-pod is like I've had a couple of them. Like this dude, if it's on site with this guy, and then something happens, and it's like.
No,
We
we
good.
homies, right.
Like it's all good. It's not even that serious. And I think like I've had a couple of friendships like that where I'm like, oh, what was we even fighting? A girl? Like that was it? Like what were we actually fighting over? Nothing really at all. Okay, we're good now. Let's play basketball together or stuff like that. I think
girls
Shonen
don't
bromance
fight
is-
unless we mean it. So I can't
We fight
relate.
and we mean it, but it's
But
like
we get over it.
bonding.
But it's a
yeah.
yeah. And even if
It's
you
like we done.
And then it
Yeah,
becomes,
it's like we
and
good.
then it
you
becomes
did good.
a joke,
You did
right?
good. You worth my friendship. You worth.
Right.
So
You're
funny
worthy.
story. I have a really funny story.
Y'all fight over stupid shit though.
Like what? Girls don't fight over
We
stupid
do,
shit.
but we serious about the stupid shit we fighting over.
We're serious too, but
Does that make it better?
yeah.
Yes, because I'm
doesn't.
not gonna fight you just because. I'm gonna fight you because I fucking hate you.
You fight. Somebody wins, somebody loses. Like it's over.
Then that's
When
it.
somebody wins and loses, it's over.
and I don't really hate you like that no more. It's
Yeah.
just like well,
Like we got it out of our
Right,
system.
yeah.
You fight
we
until
good.
you win. That's the problem.
Jordan's story.
What you mean you fight until you win? That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. For
There's
all
gotta
of
be a winner and a
eternity.
loser.
For all of eternity, Chris.
Yes.
What?
If I
You can't
lose,
fight
I
for all
just
of
lost
eternity.
4 right now. I'm going to win. I just fight until I win.
That's not how fights
that's the
work.
problem is that
That's
women
how
think in
fights
terms
work
of war, men
for
think in terms
me.
of battles.
No, yeah, we definitely
how
think in
fights
terms
work.
of battles because when you think of, and I'm gonna segue this to Jordan's story after this.
Yo,
but
you must
when
vanquish
nah,
your
when you think
enemies,
of-
is what
Nah,
I always say.
when you think of how long 2 minutes is in a fight, then you realize.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight that
You
long.
said
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to fight that long. 2 minutes in a fight is an
out of
art,
breath,
bro.
not
It's
Man,
an
not
art.
real.
fighting being in a Minuteman situation.
No. Like the Goku Frieza fight was
That's-
like 3
yes.
hours long.
Yeah.
But in like
Don't know about-
actual time
yeah.
is like 5 minutes.
Right.
Yes.
That's real life.
That's
Yeah,
how
that's
life
You
is.
fight for 5 minutes, it feel like 3 hours.
And,
Yeah,
and I don't want to fight that long. We
That's
about
facts.
to. I'm about to figure out the quickest way to end this, and then
That
if
is
I
facts.
can't
Y'all
end
be-
it,
I
Y'all
think
be-
people do underestimate like if you're in a fight and you trying to toss niggas, like that shit's exhausting.
It is, yeah.
Do you know how much
Like, you
strength
are
it takes to
wrestling.
like
Yeah, right.
you are
lift and
trying to
throw a
pin somebody.
person?
It's like you mess around,
Imagine.
throw your back out.
That's
trying
why
to
they
fight
say the
somebody.
phrase "I don't trust you as far as I can throw you" because you can't throw a person that far unless they're
It
a baby.
depends. Less than 150, I could throw him at least 10 feet.
You think 10 feet?
I mean,
Yeah,
Malcolm's
10
pretty
feet
big,
is from
yeah.
here to the couch, to that chair.
Okay,
strong.
I
I
can
could
see
throw- yeah,
that.
I
I
could
can see
throw-
that.
As somebody who's been thrown that far
150
before in
is
the past,
pretty light.
yes, it can happen. All right,
Yeah.
it can happen. Depends on your
You
momentum.
said it's
You-
been
no,
thrown
no.
that
Yeah.
far.
Wait, you been throwing
Yeah.
that?
Yes, I have.
no.
sorry.
Wait,
No, speak-
now I want
Yeah.
to see you throw Jordan.
Nah, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm
See,
too old for that. I'm gonna
we
break
don't
something.
need to. Yeah, you're trying to create
I'm gonna
Shonen
break something.
He's like, I'm
bromances.
Yeah,
gonna
we're
shoot
not-
father.
That's
Don't throw
funny,
me.
right?
Yeah, right. I prefer not to be.
I
crippled.
can't have my daughter see that
Yeah.
on camera.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You had a story.
So
sorry,
we're
go
super
ahead.
funny. So one, I'm in a Shonen Bromance with a friend of mine. His name is Jason. He's one of our fans. And
Shout out
Jason,
Jason.
Jason and I met when we were 19. We hated each other at first. Well, he hated me at first. I didn't even know this nigga existed. That's real fact. Jason can.
Damn, Jason's only on
check that.
Facebook, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on Facebook. He's not in our Discord.
I wanted to
You
see
finna
that
shout us out?
argument later after he
Yeah.
hears this episode.
Yeah, but so him and I have like this really long standing record of like wrestling matches.
Yeah.
Where like it's like you said, it's on site.
Not
Like a lot of
y'all
times,
being hot
it's
rod.
stupid. Yeah, it's just stupid stuff that'll start a fight, and like we'll wrestle. And I'm pretty scrawny, but like I've beaten him pretty much every time we fought. He got me really good one time, and I'll never forget it because it kind of reminded me of like a Bon and Melodious fight.
Yeah.
He caught me really good, and he started choking me, and I literally couldn't breathe. And I'm not one to give up, and I started to pass out a little bit, and like it got to the point where I couldn't breathe, and so I was trying to say something, and it sounded like a squeaky toy, like you know when a dog starts chewing on a chew toy, and like that little squeal comes out. That's what my voice sounded like. So he let me go because he was laughing so hard. So that's like Jason and I's one of our favorite memories of us fighting is him basically choking me out.
I think I've played
That's all it
fight with
takes.
my girlfriend.
That's all it
Because
takes.
you know
yeah.
what's crazy? When that happened, it ain't even personal. It's just
No,
like,
it's just, yeah.
all right, cool,
Right.
good.
I mean, if we play
straight.
fighting, that's one thing.
But no, but that's
I
not
used to play
play.
fight.
Like no, like I might kill
Our
you,
pride
but
is
if
on
we
the
get
line.
through this
Like,
together,
yeah, right.
it's okay. I got a different respect for you, you know. Like,
But if I'm
But,
fighting, no.
no, but that's what I'm saying. For guys, it's not a
not-
difference. It's not
Y'all
really.
threshold for fighting, I think, is a lot lower though. Too.
No, it's because we usually have some code of honor when we fight.
Right.
Girls don't have a
tap
code
out.
of honor
Like,
when
I'm
they
like,
fight.
I'm not
Because
gonna
it's
stab
fucking
you.
war.
Like,
It's not
war.
fucking war, Chris. It's not war. You're not fighting for a
understand.
country. You're not even fighting for an ideal
A
necessarily.
woman's pride is her fucking country, okay? Y'all,
Yeah,
can
because y'all
squabble
all
about
live in your own
pride.
worlds. Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
yo,
All right.
oh, I'm so glad I'm not gonna get called sexist, but Malcolm is on this spot. Oh, I'm so happy.
Man,
Oh my God.
Let's talk about our favorite Shonen bromances. What do we have?
I
on
was
our
the
list?
only person that told my criteria.
What is your criteria?
They gotta make. I already
Let's
said
say
it.
his.
Oh yeah.
Let's say
Oh,
his.
Lance said
No,
his.
So did Jordan.
Yeah, I
I'm the
said
only one
mine.
that didn't
Oh,
go.
okay.
Oh, I skipped you. My bad. Do you have another criteria?
They should be actual friends.
There we go.
That's
gonna
Like
violate,
no
violate you.
no
we
one
know
sided
exactly-
It's not a
relationship.
bromance if there's no
We're
fan
not
art.
talking about Naruto and Sasuke because they're not actually
really,
friends.
Chris?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I think
Until they're adults.
I think the way that's fair. Like if we don't like if we just have to win something together, I'm not sure if that counts as a bromance.
Like I wouldn't consider like Bakugo and Deku a bromance either.
Right. Even
But
though
that,
they're
and
on
that's
some of
and
these
that's
lists.
Naruto and Sasuke vibes. Like,
Right. Like all y'all have to do is fight a common enemy and then we hate each other. That
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Right.
But yeah, let's talk about it.
While they're collecting themselves,
Right.
I'll go first because
Yes.
I already listed one. Bond and Melodious from
Yeah.
Seven Deadly
Yeah.
Sins.
That's a good one.
That's a hilarious one.
Yeah.
Because those two love each other to death and they beat the brakes off each other like any chance they get, and their fights are always like
They're like the
landscape
perfect fight
destroying.
matchup.
They are because literally both of them are basically immortal.
Right.
So, like Bond is literally immortal, and Melodious is just basically unkillable.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
All right. I'll go next, I guess. I could say Mikey and everybody in his crew, but I'm gonna go Mikey and Dakin.
Oh.
yeah, that's a good one. I hadn't thought about that.
Mikey
Yeah,
and Dakin.
Dragon?
They got each other backs. Like,
dude,
for
Draken
real,
is
for
such a
real.
cool character. I
He
love
is.
Draken. He's my
Yeah,
favorite
Draken
character.
is
He's
cool.
up on the
mean,
wall
oh,
somewhere.
no,
behind
Tokyo
me.
Revengers for
yeah,
people
yeah,
who
Tokyo
don't
Revengers.
understand our references or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Mikey
from
and
Tokyo
Tokyo
Revengers.
Revengers.
Mikey and Draken, like
That's a dope matchup. Yeah, I
down.
like that.
Mikey's down for his whole crew,
Yeah.
but
Draken's the day
Draken,
one.
yeah, Draken's down for
Yeah.
Mikey for real.
For real.
So yeah, they got.
Went to. Oh, is that spoilers?
I mean, it's been out
I mean,
for almost
now
a year
it's
now.
existed for some time.
Yeah.
Like,
it
it's
was
been done
went
for
to
like a year.
jail for him.
Yeah, like all like, I agree.
Yeah,
with
just
that.
so Mikey wouldn't go down the path he went.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
so he
no,
took
it's
his
real. You
time like a
couldn't
real
catch somebody?
G.
Yeah,
How about you, Lynch?
Should I
that
do
was a
my
unique relationship for
number
sure.
one?
Yeah, you go.
Should I do my number one right
Yeah, go
now?
Sure,
for it.
you're one,
Going
one,
to
one, one,
Killua.
one.
Go on and kill
Yeah. I mean, that. Yeah.
Going to
Yeah.
Killua.
Yeah.
My children, my sons.
You know what?
I think
Like,
they're the closest thing to actually like
They
starting off as friends.
Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
romance of all time.
they live life with each. Like they actually
Yeah, that's
kick
true.
it with each other.
They'll
They have-
die for one another.
Yeah.
Met each other's families.
I'm crying. See? Very close to a relationship.
Said families or lack thereof.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well,
His auntie.
well,
Yeah.
he meets his dad.
Oh yeah, it does
For a
mean
hot
his dad at the
second,
end.
right?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
wants to kick his dad's ass.
Right.
Everybody does
sure.
for good reasons because
Yeah.
Right.
he's a deadbeat.
Look,
It's, yeah.
Leorio was like, "You fucking piece of shit."
Yeah, uppercut him. Caught him with the
Yeah.
uppercut.
Like you lucky he here. I would have,
Right.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think that's a solid one.
Best of all time.
let me go ahead and pick this Dr. Stone, Senku
Oh,
and
yeah.
Chrome.
The Science
Yeah.
Bros.
Science Bros. Because
Yeah,
like
that's facts.
I think it's
Was.
funny when they first meet and like Senku think that like he is advanced. He's like, look what
Yeah.
I can do.
Right.
I can make fire. And he's like,
He's got the colorful fire, and he was
Right.
like,
and so I think I appreciated like
He's like,
I
Cap.
appreciated them appreciating each other.
yeah,
As opposed like because Chrome could have really just been like, or Senku could have been like, yo, I'm a little too much. Like I'm a little,
Oh, yeah.
I'm way ahead. Like
But he
why
was
would
like,
I even
no,
mess with you?
No, my friend, I'm going to teach you.
Yeah,
I
that
teach
was
you my ways.
that's a different. That was a different approach. I think. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like guys are usually there for each other, but I think that that's a different relationship dynamic than it could have. They could have been quote unquote rivals, but that would have been kind of a typical arc for that show or whatever. And that actually, that allows Chrome to like tap into things that he didn't even know he can do because of their friendship. So I thought that was. I love that show, man. Dr. So I gotta catch up on that show, but definitely Senku and Chrome.
nice.
Which is still so sad because after our season 1 review, how they start season 2, I was like, Lance needs to see this.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I'm watching it. I'm
Yeah,
watching
it's
it.
great.
So you know what they build.
No, I said I'm going to watch it.
Oh.
Like I'm
Yeah.
going to watch it. I have
Okay.
4
Yeah,
other
I do.
things I'll talk
It's
about
great.
in my reader watch. I had to put in the front of it, but that's on my list.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll go next. I'm gonna pick Kamina and Simon from Gurren Lagann.
Blech.
Yeah, these boys, they were deep. It was dope though, like, cause he was stuck in his little town just digging and everything, and then his boy come and rescued him from a life of obscurity and took him to the stars, quite literally. And he was like, "Yo, And his personality is just so infectious. Like, I feel like anybody in
He
that
is.
show, he could have had a bromance with anybody in that show. Just
Except for
because.
Simon was so boring.
Yeah. What? Simon was not so boring. Simon
Simon's
became
pretty
like the
boring.
reincarnation of Kamina, which spoilers.
Ugh,
Sorry.
barely.
But no, that was a great. I love their relationship. It's great.
They do have a good relationship though.
They do. It's great.
Yeah, for sure. Who's it on? Is it on Malcolm? You went?
Your first one. He just did his second.
Yeah, this is my second. So if you want to go again, pick a matchup. Okay.
Malcolm.
Well, then if you want,
I gotta get a new
go.
mic cord. Oh, so I can go.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear yourself?
Check. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Kind of. I'm gonna go Guy and Kakashi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my number 2
Yes, definitely.
from Naruto. If you didn't know.
Both
Imagine.
dope, but on opposite kind of ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, they're like
Yes.
they're friendly rivals.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kakashi is somebody that Guy measured himself up to, because Kakashi was always in the front of the class. And then you can see that they got each other back, like they respect each other. And they just have friendly competitions all the time, like just goofy stuff. Like they didn't have boxing, they like racing and
Right.
playing rock paper scissors and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think what makes their relationship really funny to me too is I think there's an element of it that reminds me of Gon and Killua, because Killua always sees their relationship as like him being the more skilled of the two of them, but like they're cool.
Yeah.
He'd never kill Gon, but like if he needed to, he could. But then later he has that moment where he's like, oh fuck,
Like,
never mind.
like
I couldn't have killed.
I'm not ahead of this
I
guy.
underestimated him, but like that happens too when Guy fights Madara.
Yeah,
And
one of the best
Kakashi's just like,
moments.
oh, I thought, I
Right.
thought that I was, I thought we were,
Well, he
on
had
the
that
same
moment
level.
in one of the flashback scenes where his dad was like he's like that dude. Look,
Yeah,
well, my guy's dad. Like he's not like some joke or whatever. Like
Right.
this nigga is the truth.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. What you got?
Oh, my next one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, which one do I want? Let's do Benimaru and Konro from Fire Force.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
niggas ride for
That's
each
a
other.
good one. Yeah,
That's a
that's,
good
They
one.
ride
That's a
or
really good one.
die. Ride or die.
that's a really good one.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think there's like that element of some of the bromances where you do have one that not mothers, but kind of does, where there's one that's like the caretaker
Sure.
for one that's like a total mess.
Yeah, right.
Those romances always work out, and I think they're really relatable too, because I think when you have a good relationship with someone, you have those moments where you have to kind of not compensate for each other, but help each other out.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this person's down right now and they need like the help, so that's my nigga. I'ma help him when he needs the help.
What about you,
Jeez,
Lance?
jeez.
Goku and Vegeta.
Oh no.
Because it needs to be talked about. I don't think
No.
that this is.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. I think Shonen has this thing about like toxic friendships that are like they think. I think that they think that that's helpful, but in real life, it's never been good to just always hate on somebody. Like, it's never been good to live in a status of hate. So I think like the Goku Vegeta relationship is a very unique one, because obviously Vegeta respects Goku. He might even like Goku, like Goku. He
I
respects
mean, he
him.
does.
Vegeta does not like Goku.
That don't mean you don't respect him. I think he likes him in a maybe a different way. I think he's
is that
obsessed
dude-
with him in
yeah.
I
a
think
very
he's
unique
definitely
way.
obsessed with him
And I think there's something there.
as a goalpost type of situation.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
I don't
Well,
think he
it's a
likes him.
goalpost.
That wouldn't call them friends.
No, I don't think they're friends, but I
Yeah.
do think that they have a.
Are you calling Vegeta a Cinderella right now?
I mean, he might. I mean, like, my thing is how long he obsesses with him forever, to the point where he's coming from where he's coming from. He literally lives an entire normal life on Earth alongside him, picks a bride,
They don't
has a kid, just to be
They don't like each other because Vegeta is the Scottie Pippen to Goku's Michael Jordan. And you see how that they play on the team very well together. But if you ask them niggas about each other,
they be like, I hate that nigga's gut.
Right. But I think Goku / Jordan would be like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm the best.
Right.
And then Scottie Pippen / Vegeta be like, fuck that nigga.
Right.
I'm better than him.
Yeah. But the only reason I bring them up, I mean, I bring up obviously their dynamic is an interesting dynamic, but I think it's something that Shonen for some reason likes that dynamic.
It does.
And I don't know how I feel about it.
It's the rival. It's the Shonen has that trope of the rival.
Well, it also has
every Shonen has a rival.
But this is like
thing.
It
borderline
is a good versus bad thing. And it
but
shows,
he's not like the bad. Though.
Well, he was the actual bad guy. But he floats that line to where it shows redemption. You know what I mean? I think they do that dynamic to float redemption. Yeah, you know,
Vegeta's like the only character in Dragon Ball Z
with an actual character development. He really,
that's a fact.
He really
redemption arc and all that.
Well, Piccolo kind of does.
I mean,
Piccolo kind of does. Yeah,
kind of. His character development is off screen.
Yeah, right. I was like, he literally just comes in Dragon Ball Z like
babysits
Gohan when he starts raising his child.
Yeah, when he starts. Yeah, when he becomes a stepdad.
Like I'm not the same as I was in Dragon Ball.
I got you. I got you while your man locked up. I'm gonna hold you down while your man locked up.
Do the stepdaddy. Do the stepdaddy.
Goku was like,
Jordan, what you got?
You dressing like that nigga now?
Yeah, right. That's wild, but he's not wrong.
Sisu Bean? Yeah, dress like that nigga again.
That's wild.
Don't come out here embarrassing me like that.
That's funny. You better put that key back on.
Went through all the trouble of making them the Saiyan suits.
Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. All of us got orange on. What the fuck you got on?
Fubu.
Yeah, he do got on the Fubu. That's funny. You have to fit on, bro.
No, Jordan, what you got?
I would be remiss if I didn't toss out Sanji and Zoro.
Nice. No, well.
Yeah, definitely Sanji and Zoro. Definitely.
Are they, bro? Are they?
Yes, they are. Totally, they are. Yes. And I know for a fact I would stake my friendship on it. No, I don't know if I go that far. That Cooper will agree with me on this.
I would
probably
picked
Aries
Luffy
too.
And Zoro before I picked Sanji.
But I mean,
and
but
Zoro.
that's
more.
not really
That's
like
more.
that, for me. That's too because I mean I feel
it's too on the nose.
It's too on the
No,
nose,
well,
and then
Zoro's
also
more
like
like
Zoro has more because like Luffy's the captain,
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
and
saying.
Zoro and Sanji
So
are like the
working
first and
relationship.
second mate, basically.
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
they're always
They
competing
have a
with
good
each other.
rivalry,
They do, but they're all, but
I
they
don't know
at the end of the day
they like each other.
they do. You can tell because they have that like
They
that
love each other,
banter.
but they don't like
Yeah,
each
they have
other.
that banter that like only friends have with each other. Like you don't banter with somebody you don't like. Like you just, I hate you. Get the hell out of my face. Like, and then they're not like that. They're always making fun of each other. They're always trying to one up each other. Like that's a friendship. Like they're friends. Like they're always competing with each other.
They are always competing with each other.
And it's hilarious. And it's great. And it's great for the crew. It's fantastic for the crew and the whole story in general.
As a whole.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Sanji and Zoro.
Yeah. This is the last. We'll go. This is our last one.
Oh, last round?
Yeah, we'll do a last round on this one.
Okay.
Then we transition into reading, watching, or whatever.
Fuck. Do I go JoJo's or Attack on Titan?
AOT.
Probably JoJo's. Let's skip Attack on Titan. There's no good bromances in that.
I was like, I want to hear what you got, but yeah, maybe off cam.
That's a good one.
But
It is.
I can do.
It's on.
Which one?
Do
what
JoJo's
are
for
you
the hot
doing
take.
next?
I don't know. I gotta think of another one.
Okay. Well, I'll pick. I had two from JoJo's, but I'll do Joseph and Caesar because their bromance almost
Pretty epic. Yeah.
broke my heart
Yeah.
at the end of
true.
theirs. Man,
That might be the only thing I like.
man,
That's season 2.
That's part 2.
Yeah,
that's
part
part
two.
two.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit.
We're not gonna talk about season 1.
The
season
way,
1 doesn't exist.
The way that shit went down at the end with the two of them was just like,
Yeah, that was
because
tragic.
they do the same where they start out as enemies and then they like get to know each other and then they become like ride or dies, and the way
Yeah, that's true. They did.
that wraps up, you're just like, shit. I think because I didn't see it coming necessarily. Like I knew, there's a part of me that probably did because of what I was watching, but like the other part of me was just like, No. Oh no. Yeah, that one almost brought some tears to my eyes. And y'all know I don't have a heart. So
Boji and I forgot the fucking Shadow's name.
Oh, Boji and Kerr.
Oh, for sure.
It starts with, I know it starts with a K.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it
What's
up.
the Shadow's name? That's epitome.
Yeah, right.
That's the epitome.
Ranking the Kings.
Yeah, that's true.
First of all, I was really gonna rob you, but like I saw that you was alright. Like that is the funniest way to like build a bond. It's like, hey, I really was gonna stick you up, but I mean,
Kage.
Kage. There we go.
Which is funny is because isn't that literally just shadow in Japanese?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Super original.
Yeah.
Which also in English, if you just say Kage, that's just a dope ass name, even though it's just a word.
Yeah,
No,
it's
dope.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
a good one.
Like,
Yeah, it's a good one.
but when Boji got sent off, spoilers,
All of them.
all of them. Boji got sent off by himself and abandoned by the person that was supposed to be his guide. And then all this little stuff happened when Boji like falls from shit or whatever and survives. And all the time he thought the shadow was Kage
gone.
was gone.
He was like, I've been
true.
here the whole
All
time, nigga.
all of a sudden the shadow.
I should have felt tear on that one.
Food? I
Right.
saved your ass.
Right, Kage jump out his backpack. That was
Remember
me.
you got
nigga.
robbed?
Yeah, right.
I caught dude lacking, and
Right,
I got
when
your
you-
stuff.
Right. When
You remember falling down
when you
that
fell in
pit?
the volcano?
I caught your ass.
Right? That's why you woke up
Facts.
falling out windows and shit. That was me, nigga. I saved you.
Oh man,
That's facts. That's a good one.
And he was the one hyping him up and shit. He was like,
Right.
you
Yeah, he
got
was.
this.
This your
You
crowd,
got
nigga.
this.
Beat his ass.
yes.
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
gonna go Mugen and Jin.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Just because we were
Samurai
Yeah.
Champloo.
recently, and
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo, very unique relationship.
I guess
Like,
if I accept that, I do have to accept Zoro and Sanji. They
Yeah, I
have a
think-
very similar dynamic.
Yeah, I think the difference is it's like they have powwow like they have moments where they come together and it's like, all right, should we do this? Should we not do this? Like they have
Right.
moments, like a lot of moments throughout that the whole show where it's like they are making decisions together.
That's a good one. I didn't think of that one.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about it. I was like, damn. But I think it's a very interesting one, and they both have like demons that they become aware of, like their own demons or whatever. And so first they like try to both ignore them, but like they both call each other out on their stuff or whatever, which
Yeah.
I think is interesting, especially toward the end of the season. But yeah, that's what I got. My last one.
Chris, you got one more, right? Or did you? Oh yeah, you went already. Or
Yeah, I
did you
went.
do
I
this
went.
one? Okay.
I
You
did.
last, you last.
Yeah. Joseph and Caesar.
Oh, that's right. Cool. So are we doing one more round around?
No, that
or-
was it.
No, that was it.
That was it.
We
So-
done.
Yeah, Shonen Bromances.
I, of course, have a
drop
giant list more.
Yeah.
drop
I can think of a couple more, but
Yeah, drop it in the comments. I should have been specific about how many, but
You did.
you probably want to listen anyways. But
yeah, she'd have put like 10.
she'd've-
anyway.
I had like 8 of them.
75.
I'd have said 9, and you would have made
I would
8.
have
need-
put them. I would have put them in an order though. I,
need-
don't know
I-
exactly
I
who
need-
I wanted to say.
I need 10. I got 3. I need 3. I got 75.
Accurate, but yeah. So let us, accurate. Let us know what your favorite Shonen Bromance was. If you're listening, if you're watching, drop it in the comments. Let us know so we can argue with you or agree with you and talk about it on the next episode. But y'all know
Best friend.
right? Y'all know the slogan. Stay colorful. Peace.